If you are younger than 14 years of age, please click away from this video. Please. I mean it, especially if you are one of my little cousins. So Fatima, Amelia, Carla, Sebastian, Nito, whoever else, please click away. Okay, if you're still watching, then this is not my problem anymore. Don't say I didn't tell you. I know I look fucked up. I just got off of work. I don't feel like putting makeup on. So yes, there's gonna be more ugliness than usual. There's a lot of white. I matched too much with my wall. I wish I had a more Christmassy background, but we don't have a tree up yet. We're probably not gonna. My mom doesn't know what she wants. So it is Christmas season. You're welcome. I used to be able to really hit that shit. I was watching one of Kendall Ray's videos on Christmas conspiracy theories, and I was all about it. So it inspired me to make this video. Most of the information that I got was off of her video, so I will link hers down below so you can go watch it. She explains everything better than me. I suggest you watch it. Of course, some theories are more believable than others, and I'm sorry for the light. I got my shit right here, so I'm looking at my notes. I'm not sure how long this video is gonna be, but let's jump on it. So we all know the true meaning of Christmas, which is celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ. But that is not the first thing that we think of when we think of Christmas. We have all these things distracting us and making us focus and think of other things. We have ads, we have, commercials, we have to buy presents, we have all these other things just distracting us from the true meaning of Christmas. Like when you are with your family, you're opening your presents, you're eating this and this stuff, you're not thinking about Jesus. Especially if you got a Latin family and they're all screaming in your ear, que lo abra, que lo abra. No, you can't think of anything. You are under pressure, you are stressed, you can't just peacefully be like, happy birthday Jesus Christ. No, you don't think of that. There are a lot of people though that are not religious but still celebrate Christmas. It has become more of a holiday than, a celebration for a religion. Like Kendall Ray said, Christmas as a religion is something totally different than Christmas as a holiday. What is the biggest mascot for Christmas season? Santa Claus. How did Santa Claus become who he is? How did he become this huge symbol for the Christmas season? Let me tell you some history. There are so many stories that surround the history of Santa Claus. Like the story I learned was that a carpenter used to make wood shapes for the children and used to pass them out around his town. Like that's the story I heard. But the real story is, well, not the real story, but the main legend story, whatever. So the legend says that around 280 AD, a monk named Saint Nicholas from Turkey, what is now Turkey, liked to travel the world, and he would give people money, gifts. He was very giving, very caring, very attentive. So around the 1970s, there was a lot of Dutch families in New York that celebrated the life of Saint Nicholas. They called him Sinterklaas. This later evolved to Santa Claus. But how did the image that we know now of Santa Claus with his red outfit and everything evolve or come upon? So in 1931, Coca-Cola, which is better than Pepsi, hired a guy for a Christmas ad, a Christmas campaign. So he designed the Santa Claus. He kept it consistent throughout the years. So this kept growing and growing, and it became a symbol for Christmas. And because it was so popular, other companies started to use the same guy, the same character. So all of this started to snowball and grow into the character that we know now as Santa Claus, a person with magical powers that travels the world in one night, giving presents to the good kids and cool to the bad kids. A lot of people believe that Santa Claus is just a distraction so that companies and the government can fool us and we can fall into their greed so we can buy and buy, because Christmas season is the time of the year where people spend the most money. A lot of people believe that Santa Claus is the devil. The devil. Because Santa Claus is the main image that we have for Christmas. Like, we don't even think about Jesus. We like, the mascot is Santa Claus. Kids are so excited with Santa Claus. They want to take a picture with Santa Claus. They want to write to Santa Claus. And it's just like this obsessive idea with Santa Claus. Also, because if you switch the letters around in the word Santa, you get the word Satan. A lot of people believe that Santa Claus is part of the Illuminati and just a distraction for us. Let's talk about the Santa Claus syndrome. When Kendall Ray was talking about this, I was just so in shock because most of this stuff is kind of true. Many people believe that making your kids believe in Santa Claus might not be the best idea ever. It does have an effect on them. It might not be a huge noticeable effect, but it does stick with you for a long time. Like, when you find out that Santa is not real, you obviously think like, my parents were lying to me. Like, what else were they lying to me about? And it makes you even more pissed at that moment at your parents because they just lied to you. When my mom told us, she told me and my brother at the same time that Santa was not real. And I kind of already knew it. I had an idea because I had caught her kind of a few times. One time we were in a van we used to have, and like a whole bunch of people were in a van and I was sitting all the way in the back and she was driving. So I looked back and I saw like cases in the trunk of the van. I asked Santa for the those baby fat boots that were popular at the time. When was this? Like elementary? I don't even know. Like, oh my gosh, why are these boots here? I asked my mom, like, Mom, what are these boots for? And she was like, oh, they're for a friend. I'm like, you don't even have friends. And I got them for Christmas, so I was like, my mom got me these, what the fuck? I think I actually still have the boots. Let me go check. We still have them. Why do we still have these? I'm dead. These were actually my sister's because she got me the orange and the black ones. I threw those away. For sure I did. I couldn't find them. So yeah, like, I wasn't that mad because I kind of had an idea. But then it also like made me think, like, so they lied to me about Santa. Did they also lie to me about like the tooth fairy? At least y'all get a damn tooth fairy. Us Hispanics, we get the fucking rat. We get a damn rat that likes teeth. I found out my parents were the tooth fairies when I was looking through their drawers. I go all the way back in their drawer and I see a whole bunch of teeth. Why didn't you just throw them away? Like, what the fuck? Like I said, like, I had an idea, but my brother, he was heartbroken. My brother was pissed. Like, he was like, did you know that Santa is not real? Like, did you know? And I was like, I kind of knew, but I didn't want to believe it, you know? And it's kind of hard to think that your parents are lying to you because like, these are the people that you trust and that you look up to. So the fact that they are lying to you, it hurts. And like Kendall was saying, like, this basically teaches us to accept lies and learn how to lie. The Santa Claus syndrome, you know, it adds up and builds up and builds up. And since at a young age we are taught to accept lies, we accept lies from other sources like the news, TV shows, companies, the government, you know, companies saying that you're gonna save like so much on Black Friday, but you're not because you're gonna be spending and buying more things just because you got this little 2% discount. The government saying that we are working on fixing this when they're not. So you can see how all of this connects. Like the company is distracting us and lying to us. We accept it because we've been taught to accept lies. So yes, I do agree that making your kids believe in Santa does have an effect, but it's not meant to be like that. It's just supposed to add to the magic of the holidays and being a kid. Like, it's not meant to hurt the kids. Yes, I don't know if I want my kids to believe in Santa Claus, because just thinking of the day that I break it down to them like Santa is not real, like I know they're gonna hate me, but I also don't want them to like feel bad because all these other kids are talking about Santa Claus got me this and Santa Claus got me that, and then they're wondering like Santa Claus didn't come to my house, like am I a bad kid or something? And I also don't want like my kid to be that kid that just like hurts everyone by telling them like Santa's not real. Like we just all know that kid, like Cindy, Heido, y'all were that kids. Y'all was breaking everyone's hearts. Would y'all let your kids like believe in Santa and like in the Tooth Fairy and everything? Let me know. But yes, that is all from me today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Alright.